but you will only be that guy. You will only eat for free. You will only drive around and people screaming your name for 4 years if you don't get your stuff together. You the man now, but you ain't gonna be the man forever. And the worst thing in life is not to be broke. The worst thing in life is to take some success and then you gotta go back to being a nobody. That's hard. I'm gonna say it again because I wanna make sure you catch it. It's one thing to be broke, but you do. I'm not the best. I'm not the brightest. It took me 12 years to get a 4-year degree. And I'm running circles around the dude who graduated from Michigan State. That's summa cum laude. Going to the league since you was a kid, they been hooking you up with stuff. You didn't have to pay for stuff. Like stuff you should have had to pay for. You didn't have to pay for because they knew you was coming to the league. And now what happens is you're gonna face some adversity out there that mama can't get you out of. That daddy can't rescue you when you get out there in game 5. He can't rescue you. When you on the free throw line, you by yourself. You by yourself and you in their territory. And the crowd is chanting, mama can't save you now. Daddy can't save you now. What's wrong with some of y'all? You so gifted. You so gifted, that's your problem. Your giftedness is gonna kill you. Because while you gifted, what you gotta understand is, gift will only take you so far. You gotta have heart to win a championship. To go to the finals, it's gotta be more than just this and this. It's gotta go from here and here. Because everybody say we wanna win it all. Everybody say they number one. We gonna be number one. You gotta hear, but some of y'all ain't gotta hear. And it ain't until you get it here that you become a champion.
You got 2 players.
I wake up every morning at 3 o'clock. We got home from the University of Cincinnati at 2:45. I still didn't go to bed. At 3 o'clock, I went on my walk, my hour-and-a-half walk with God, came back in, did some work. Are you hearing me? You might be smarter. Your family might come from privilege. Your daddy might own a company, but you will not outwork me. You will not have more drive than I have, more passion than I have. And I'll beat you every single day because I got passion. You will not wake up in the morning because you spoiled. You will not get up before 8. You will not get up before 6. I will out-rep you. And you push up. Every day I'm growing. I'm doing more and more each day. I'm trying to do what y'all can't do no more. I'm doing it. Yeah. Why you feeling like, yeah, I made it. I'm one of the top 20, baby. There's some kid who didn't get to make it. And right now, he's trying to take your spot. Right now, he said, yep, he beat me to the Classic, but I get him in the NCAA. I get him next year. If I don't get him in, I get him after that. And I see him in the pros, and I get him in. Are you hearing what I'm saying? So you got an opportunity, but you got to separate yourself. That's what I'm telling you, that you listen to me very closely. My Swedish commercial that MJ did, you know the commercial where, you know, Michael just talking about how he made the game, but he apologized for making it look so easy. I'm from Detroit. I can't stand Michael Jordan. We probably would have won about 4 championships had it not been. You know what I'm saying? Isaiah Thomas, Microwave, Benny Microwave. We had the Spiders. We had it going on. Rick Mahorn. I mean, we was murdering them. Michael Jordan came in and was like, nope. I'm telling you, don't get from the C thing. I dare you for one time in your career, I dare you to exhaust yourself. I dare you to leave every single thing on the field one season, everything, walk off exhausted. Like Mike when he got 45 with the flu. He had the flu. Like for real, let's be honest. One of your players got the flu and they tell you I got the flu, I can't play. You're like, cool, I understand. We'll catch you next game. Mike was like, I got this, don't worry about it. But Mike, you got the flu. My flu is still better than your normal game, right? Whatever your little game is, my flu gonna outdo your game. So I'm gonna play.
Then eventually my cousin, then I had to go visit him, life. He ended up, taking me somewhere, and I got to meet all these kids. They were going to the 8th grade. And from there, I took them, won all kind of championships. Out of that team, we had 99% of the guys go to college. We had one guy, he was big. Everybody said he was sorry. He ended up going to Duke. Mike Krzyzewski, the best in the business, came down and said, I want that guy. While everybody else in recruiting services and said, oh, he's sorry. But I knew in my heart that guy was, I knew what I put into him. But it took Mike Krzyzewski about 30 seconds to look at that guy and say, oh, we got to sign him. Okay, same thing happened with another guy. You got the hat on Florida. His name is Keith Stone. Keith Stone. Nobody wanted him, nobody cared about him. Hey, I'll take him. I'll train him. I use everything that I learned along the way. A lot of these guys who start these organizations, you gotta understand, they don't know what they're doing. You gotta understand, I came up with these guys. Everybody in the business, we're gonna, get the practices started. We're gonna have a great year. And I'm telling you, I know it's our organization, but we put hours, days, just unlimited time into what we're doing. We may not be all the way right, oh, you don't do this, or you don't, some people say you don't communicate as well. But understand, we spend time with you guys, but we have an older organization where guys call, I have 10 college coaches who call me in a day. I can have that in a day. I have all my high school kids going to Florida State right now. They're at the game. They've been to FIU. They've been to Florida Gulf Coast. They've been to University of Florida. They've been all over, and people are going to believe. They're going to believe in the Florida Viper. If I say a kid is that good, they're going to say, hey, listen, you had another kid that was really good that we didn't get, so we want this kid. But this is not easy. I'm not going to tell you it's easy. It's not easy. For the parents that have been here, they know it's not easy. From Mr. Henry, he's been here from the beginning, but he understands it's not easy. Every child is not going to grow the same, skill-wise, length-wise. I seen the tallest guy on the 4th grade team end up being the shortest guy on the 11th grade team. I seen the #1 player on the 6th grade team end up being the worst player on the 10th grade team. So you gotta understand, you have to, the things that you gotta put into your kids is hard work, dedication, unbelievable faith. Those are the things that'll make them great people. I'm just giving them a tool. Just like education, I'm just giving them a tool. So now when they go walk up to a college and meet Yale, and they say, what do you do outside of school? Well, Johnny here, he had the same grade point average. His mom is an alumni. What makes you more qualified than him? He can say, well, I can contribute and play basketball. This year, Yale gave away 18 scholarships to guys that play basketball. They don't give away quote-unquote athletic scholarships. They give scholarships that kids that can play basketball.